Does it seem like you're spending too much money on your WordPress website? I've seen way too many people just shelling out tons of money just to have a simple WordPress website. In this video, I'm going to show you how to host a WordPress website for cheap with HTTPS and your own custom domain. So let's get into it. Okay, we're going to be creating our website in AWS Lightsail. So let's hop over to AWS, and if you don't already have an account, it's free to sign up. Just go ahead and click on create an AWS account, and you can sign in after that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in since I already have an AWS account, and then I'm going to put my root email in here and hit next. And now I'm going to put my password in, and I also have multi-factor authentication set up, so I need to go to get that code. Okay, now I'm in. So what we're going to do to create our website is hop over to Lightsail. So Lightsail has fixed prices for fixed server specs. And I'm just going to go to create an instance, and I'm just going to choose WordPress right here, running on Linux. That's all we really need. And then we're going to choose this lowest one here. We don't need anything bigger than this, $5 per month. And we're just going to call this WordPress. I'll say WordPress demo and use underscore. So we're gonna go ahead and create that instance. And this should only take a few minutes to boot up. Okay, we can see that it's running. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Go to networking and then attach static IP address. I'm gonna click on that. And we're just going to say create a new static IP address. Call this WordPress demo IP. Okay, so now let's go ahead and copy that IP address. And we're going to have WP admin after that. So let's see if we can go ahead and admin. See if we can go ahead and log into our site, which we can. Okay, so here is our default username, and then access default password. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those credentials here. Hit copy and then paste. Okay, that looks like it's going to be our password right there. So let's give that a copy, and just for safe measure, let's go ahead and paste that in a notepad just so that we have it. So our default username is user. Let's go ahead, user, password, and we're in. So we can go ahead and start creating our site. But the main thing is that we don't have a domain name, and the browser says not secure. So let's try to fix that, shall we? First thing that we're going to do is route a domain name to our Lightsail instance. So let's go ahead and do that. What we're going to want to do is jump over to Route 53, where we can create a route. So, okay, if you want to register a new domain, go ahead and just enter in your domain here, my WordPress-site.com, and you can go to check, and then it'll see if that domain is available, and of course it's not, but this is how you can purchase a domain on Route 53. Assuming you already have a domain, let's go ahead and create a hosted zone. And if you purchased your domain on AWS, it will automatically create this hosted zone for you. If you use a different domain name provider, you can still create the hosted zone here in AWS and connect to that domain. That's not a problem. So I'm going to go to my thomaswildtech.com hosted zone, and we're going to create a record. So this is basically a simple routing record that we're going to have a subdomain of our total domain. Now, if you just want your domain to go to your Lightsail, thomaswildtech.com, just don't enter anything here. But I actually want to route a specific subdomain to my Lightsail instance. So let's call it WordPress.thomaswildtech.com. And then we're going to route traffic to an IPv4 address. So let's hop back over to our Lightsail and let's copy that IP address. This is where we want to route traffic to. And we'll go ahead and create those records. So should be ready within 60 seconds. Let's take a quick break. Okay, let's go ahead and see if our new domain name will take us to this same place. So I'm going to copy that endpoint right there. And let's hop to WordPress.thomaswildtech.com. And this is our WordPress. So I didn't type in the WP admin, so let me go and do that as well. So we got the WP admin, and you can see that we have gone into this same spot. So I think it was user. I'm going to copy that password again. And here we go. Now we have our own domain name, but we still have not secure. So let's go ahead and fix that as well. So to enable the HTTPS secure connection to our website, let's go ahead and we're going to run a command on the server using a secure shell. So let's click on that SSH button and let's type in the following: sudo opt bitnami insert tool. Domains, please provide a valid space-separated list of domains for which you wish to configure your web server. So we can do WordPress.thomaswildtech.com, and then that's all we need. If we were just doing thomaswildtech.com, I would probably also do www.thomaswildtech.com so that we have that common subdomain. So I think WordPress.thomaswildtech.com is fine, and let's hit enter. And then we're just going to say no, we don't need that www.wordpress, so we'll say no. So if you do provide a www domain, then you will have the option to also do a redirect. If someone types in www.thomaswildtech.com, it could be redirected to not even have the www. That's an option, but they're just not going to give us that option because we didn't add that as an option, as a domain. So hit enter. And then do we want to enable HTTP to HTTPS? Absolutely. So that way, if someone does come to our website with HTTP, it's going to automatically redirect to HTTPS with a secure connection. So yes, following changes will be performed. It's just going to basically stop the web server. It's going to use Let's Encrypt to automatically get a free SSL certificate, and it's going to configure that with the web server for our domain. So we're going to say yes. So we need a valid email address to associate with our SSL certificate. Let's go ahead and provide that. And do we agree with the subscriber agreement? Yes. Okay, let's see what it says. It succeeded in modifying your installation. Configuration report is shown below. So it automatically added these configuration blocks to the Apache config. Hit enter to continue, and I think we should be done with that. So let's see what happens if we come back here and refresh. And you can see already we have the HTTPS with the lock. So let's try signing in again. And there we go. So if we want to just go ahead and jump to our site, and let's just do that. Here we go. Here is our WordPress site with HTTPS, secure site, and we're paying only $5 a month. It's really not that bad. That's not bad for your own custom site. WordPress, obviously, very powerful to create, nice looking websites. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button. And if you enjoyed this content, subscribe for more. And please see some of my other videos here that may be helpful to you. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.